Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I am going to explore your subconscious mind so that you can discover what it means to dream of one of your past lives. This is a dream where you are going to see yourself experiencing some situations that somehow you know that you lived in another time. You will not be able to explain it, but in your innermost being you will feel that everything you saw in your dream did happen to you at some point in your past existence. Well, that's what we are going to be talking about here. But before going into the analysis, in case you don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Robert. I am a psychoanalyst with more than 30 years of experience. And in case you want to have a psychoanalysis session with me, or in case you want the psychoanalysis of one of your dreams, just send me an email to the one that I am going to leave you here below in the description of this video, so I can tell you how you can join my consultation. Now, back to what it means to dream of a past life. This is a very important dream because from the outset, it is revealing that you are going through a phase of your life where there are chapters of your present life that have not reached their end. Try as you might, you have failed to bring some episodes of your existence to a satisfactory conclusion for you. You feel that everything that happens to you is always in limbo. And there's the key of this whole matter, because this is a dream that is expressing that all your processes of frustration, which are expressed as anxiety, anguish, or depression, or even anger, are going to arise from the fact that you cannot close the cycles of your existence. Of course, all of this is unconscious. It is not that you know that this happens to you. I am making it evident to you. It is an energy of your psyche that is operating inside your unconscious and that in the present is causing your level of frustration to increase for not being able to close the chapters of your life. This occurs on various planes. It may be in the labor field where, for example, you started a project but it was left unfinished. It is true, you left it so as not have problems with your bosses. But the frustration for not having completed it is there. On the romantic level, it could be the same. Surely you start relationships or even phases with your partner that do not come to an end. It's like you pass by to a new stage without having finished the previous one. Your relationships do not have an end, a closure. For example, you are the person who ended a relationship and started the next without having closed your feelings for your previous girlfriend or boyfriend. Because many times you did not have decision-making capacity. In other words, your partner truncated your expectations without you being able to do anything to avoid it. You let it go, but still the frustration remains. Well, if a dream with any of your past lives occurred, what I recommend is that you ask yourself what cycles of your present life you are not closing. I speculate that they are the majority, because this dream reveals to me as a symptom that you are the type of person who does not close the chapters of his life, simply because you do not dare to do it. And that is what, at the unconscious level, is generating all your states of anguish, anxiety, depression, or anger. In other words, any of the symptoms by means of which your psyche is somatizing what you have been repressing for many years in your life. And that is the complex in which we need to work to release that energy, redirect it, and interconnect it to your conscious mind, so that these forces that are in the dark place of your psyche do not control you. And this is explained because if you look at it, all people who remember their past lives, whether through an hypnotic process or a dream manifested by the unconscious, do so only with respect to their past lives that did not have a conclusion adequate. In general, those lives that were not relevant or that did not have a traumatic experience are not material of the supraconscious memory. Your mediocre lives, or those lives in which nothing traumatic happened to you, are not the object of your memories. It is not by chance that people remember snippets of their past lives in which they left something unfinished, something they could not do. Well, before continuing with this topic, in psychoanalysis and through hypnotic induction, that's why we go to past lives when necessary, as a means of bringing to the present what aspects of past lives did not reach a conclusion, precisely to be able to understand what it is that the person in the present needs to conclude or close. That is why, as I was saying, the relationship with your past lives will always be based on those situations that did not have a suitable end for you. Like, for example, the person who remembers that in his past lives was burned for being a witch, or the person that you remember because in your past life you could not get to have a relationship with the love of your life, because another person came between both of you. The themes of past lives are endless, but deep down, they usually talk about what you could not specify because that is what causes your frustration in the present. In the case of this dream, the same thing happens. You're having it because you have reached a point in your life where you cannot conclude your aspirations. There's always someone or something that gets in the way of achieving your goals. And that is why the dream leads you to remember a moment in your past existence in which something similar happened to you, because it is a symptom of your unconscious that reveals that all your frustration in the present arises from the fact that you have become aware that you never achieved finished the chapters of your life. But the interesting thing about this matter is that this dream presents you with a great opportunity, because it is indicating to you that it is you who must change an aspect of your life that is being blocked, repressed, if you want to start achieving everything you need or you want. This dream tells that you are the type of person who does not dare to express his opinion, does not say what he feels, and does not dare to express what he wants from life. That is why I gave you the examples of your work. When your boss tells you this is no longer going to be done, you keep quiet, but you don't say what you want because you don't know how to do it. Deep down, you are not an assertive person, and so it seems as if there are always forces that are preventing your path to success. In practice, what you have to work on is your ability to argue and dare to express your point of view. That is why the chapters of your life are not closing. In your romantic relationship, the same will happen. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or the person with whom you are going to make decisions, and you will not dare to say anything. But that will generate a lot of frustration in you. The one that increases in the present, precisely because for me, this dream is an indicator that you have reached a moment in your life where you want to express your points of view, which you did not do before, but you simply cannot right now. This happens because that desire, which is in a latent state, is being repressed at this moment by your conscious mind, which for many years prevented that desire from arising in you as a protection mechanism of adaptation to the environments in which you lived. And this happened because surely you grew up in a family environment where the expression of your opinions and judgments was undervalued. It is very likely that they made fun of or even punished you when you wanted to express an idea that was important to you. And that was what, with the passing of the years, was configuring you to abstain from making your judgments. Somehow, your voice was fading, with the consequence that in the present, when you need to recover it, you simply cannot do it because you do not know how. And by not having that voice, obviously you lose the ability to close the chapters of life because you do not have the tools to do so, which in turn triggers all the processes of frustration that this dream is revealing as a symptom. As you can see, this is a much more complex dream than it might seem. So you have to pay close attention in case you see yourself in a dream experiencing some chapter of your past lives. For the same reason, you already know that if you want me to psychoanalyze some of your dreams or have therapy sessions with me, just send me an email to the one that I leave you below so that I can tell you the way in which you can integrate to my consultation. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if it helped you in any way, and share it so that others can access to this kind of knowledge. Have a wonderful day, and with it, the most beautiful dreams. Bye!